Hey, this is Kevin the Paracordist. I'm going to do a video series on the Firesteel and Tinder necklace kit, and I'm going to start with the Firesteel and magnesium bar handles, which are these 2-strand diamond knots, which are doubled, and just another variation of the sort of knot I use on the Ranger pacing beads. So this will be in one solid color. I'll do another video later showing you how to mix in a second color, like you see on the fixed knots of my Mibsar Ranger beads. Stay tuned. Okay, typically I would start with 7 hand lengths of paracord for one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With trial and error you can get your own measurement that works for you, minimizing the amount of cord you waste with each one you make. The cord I'm actually using here is a little bit longer, and for the purposes of this video I've attached a steel paracord fid on the ends of each, and I do sell these fids on my website now. Then I would start from one end about 3 hand lengths inward, and I'm going to tie a 2-strand diamond knot. Alright, I'll use the fid to show you what I do next. Over, under, over, under. Alrighty, I'm going to take this piece out, turn it upside down, so my working ends, the ends with the fids, are coming up, and I've got a little loop on the bottom. Okay, figure 8 on the top. Now all I need to do is take each one of these working ends, bring it around the standing part of the loop from below and back up the middle. Move over to the next one. Around this and up the middle. Okay, that completes the lanyard knot. Now I'm just going to work it a little bit tighter. Okay, leave plenty of slack, because now we're going to double it around. Now each one of these working ends, you can see it comes down over the top of one of these loop pieces. So one at a time I'm going to back one out carefully, and then I'm going to follow this piece. But don't pull this too tight. Just come up right alongside it like that. Follow it around. Now it's going to go back down the middle, because you see the one I'm following comes down the middle. So I'm going to go right down into here, right next to that one. Okay? Now to take the other working end, the one I didn't start with, back it out, which is this one here. It's the longer one. Okay, here's the one I just finished. It just went down through the middle, see? Right here. Now I'm on the inside of that one. What I'm going to do is pass under these two and go to the right side of this one, the other end of the loop. See this loop? It goes through here, there it is there, and there it is there. Okay? This one here is the one I just finished. So I'm going to stay to the left of that one, but I'm going to go to the right of that one. Now I'm going to follow this one around, staying to the right of it the whole time. Keep your paracord from twisting. Keep everything parallel. Now coming back, I'm going to go down the middle between the two cords of the top loop and out the bottom. And untwist. Okay, now this knot needs to be cleaned up a little bit, and a firesteel inserted. So what I do is I spread the two bottom cords like this, take my needle nose pliers and stick it in there, pop up the top here, make a nice cavity. Spread these bottom cords to both sides. Stick the firesteel right up the middle. Then I have to work the firesteel through to get it to come out the top. In this case, I think I need to make it a little bit wider. Okay, now the next step I take, I want to spread these out on the bottom so there's one on either side. The next step I take is I use a typical Sharpie pen. I put it through the top here, and that's the loop size. I just do this for consistency. And I'm going to pull out the slack of the loop and work it through the knot using my needle nose pliers, back out the bottom here. I don't want it too tight yet, because I'm actually going, once I've gotten the majority of the extra slack out, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this Firesteel and I'm going to go score some notches into the end. Then I'm going to add a little bit of Gorilla Glue, and without making too much of a mess, I'm going to have to get it back in there without getting Gorilla Glue all over the place. And then I'm going to do my final tightening. Okay? So you don't want this too loose, because then as you start tightening it up with the Gorilla Glue in there, the Gorilla Glue comes outside the knot and gets all over your fingers, all over the knot, and it's an ugly mess. So it's kind of a little bit of a, takes a little bit of practice to get it right. But I'll do that next. Thanks for watching.